Gonna make sure everything's working here.
Dave?
Actually, you might want to sit over there.
Well, yeah, I might if there were a chair.
Just sit in my
sit
seat.
here.
Sit in my seat. Great, fantastic. I want to thank you all for coming back today after yesterday's meeting, because I didn't think you would come back. Last night we had a board meeting, which was more technical, and this is more of a conversational speech. Camera on? Is it working? Yes. I just want to make sure.
Just for oversight.
All right, so in front of you, you should have a few things on your desk or on your tables. You have a district directory. Ooh, it got skewed. Oh, that's interesting.
That's okay, I'll hit it.
You need a glitcher?
No, it got knocked. So you have a district directory, you have a calendar of events, lots and lots of training events going on. You have the flyer for promoting women and celebrating women, and it's more than just women in Rotary, it's about other women in our community. Also, you have a little card for District Conference 18, and that's in Sacramento. What I'd like to also do is talk about our theme for the year. Our theme for the year, you have in front of you the district pin, the little Star Trek thing. And our theme for the year is to boldly take your club where it's not gone before. Yeah, that's cool, huh? Yeah, it took me an hour to figure that out. Whoa. Oh, the colors look really funny today. Okay, well, anyway, aside from that, our president for the year is Ian Risley. He is from Australia. His wife is Juliet, and she's also a past district governor. So that Rotary runs deep in their family. At the International Convention, he announced his theme of Rotary making a difference. So when you see this presentation, think about Rotary making a difference. He also mentioned that we want to do something else. Now there's the 6 areas of focus, and we'll kind of talk about that. Preserving the planet doesn't fall into the 6 areas of focus, but he wants Rotarians to think about preserving the planet because it's the right thing to do. So, one of the things that President Ian wants us to do is plant a tree. So you already got your tree, but you have to plant a tree. Again, if every Rotarian plants a tree, we will plant 1.2 million trees every year going forward to help preserve the planet, greenhouse effects, and so forth. And just most recently, we had this massive fire in Mariposa, wiping out millions of trees. So planting 1 million trees is not going to help it enough. We have to plant millions and millions of trees. And if you plant the trees, you can qualify for club awards also. Rotary is announcing a new advertising campaign called We Are People of Action. So this will be on video, print media, public service announcements, and so forth. And what I'd like to do is to play that for you.
Possibilities are all around us. Everywhere we look, we see opportunity. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action. In communities all around the world that we call home. Like transforming an old bus hungry children, or providing life-saving equipment to those who need it most. From fighting disease to rebuilding schools, together we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved today at Rotary.org.
Very nice.
Well, wow, the color's really off today. We'll put that on the website. I don't know if there's a color balance on this. Oh well, it's supposed to be red. So color balance is off. Don't know why. But that video will be posted on the website. I'll give you a flash drive and some other things a bit later, and you could use this. Polio eradication is still the #1 focus of Rotary. That hasn't changed. We are, wow, this close. It looks really good on my screen. We are this close to ending polio. So from the height of the polio epidemic, there were about 1,000 cases of polio a day. About 350,000 cases of polio a year. But through the efforts of Rotary and some of its partners, we are down to 8 cases year to date. Only 8 cases of polio have been reported for 2017. It started with a test trial back in the Philippines. A district governor wanted to do something, passed it up to our president. President said, yes, go ahead and try that. So in 1979, they spent $760,000 and inoculated 6 million children in the Philippines. And it worked. The eradication effort continued, and the Philippines was eradicated from polio back in the 90s. Polio Plus was started in 1985. That's the official Rotary launch. And again, that was supposed to be a centennial project, meaning that hopefully we would eradicate polio by 2005. Since that time, we've spent $1.6 billion on the eradication efforts, and we've inoculated 2.5 billion children. So what does that mean? That means 2.5 billion children can walk. That means 2.5 billion families won't have to care for a child with polio. How many of you remember taking the sugar cubes for polio sugar cubes? Fantastic. How many of you have contributed to Polio Plus? And when you think about this, Rotary making a difference. So, are you making a difference in Rotary? Is the club making a difference? At the convention, Bill and Melinda Gates, or Bill Gates of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, said, we're going to up the ante. We're going to match up to, if Rotary can raise $50 million, we'll match it with $100 million. And that's going to go on for 3 more years. So if Rotary can raise $50 million, the Gates Foundation will kick in $100 million. That's free money.
Per year.
Per year, yeah. And also at the International Convention, it was stated that the cost for eradication efforts over the next 3 years is going to be $1.2 billion, and governments and everybody else had pledged enough to continue that efforts. So, if you think about polio eradication and how important that is, because we have to wipe out everything. And one of the things that I have is some cookies, really special cookies. And these cookies are unique because we have some end polio cookies. We have some Rotary cookies. These are the only ones in the world because I made the mold. And I didn't make the cookies, but I made the mold. And this is to emphasize the foundation giving and also some events that are coming up. We have the district conference, which is on which day?
May,
Star Wars Day.
May the 4th.
May the 4th. So we have some Star Wars cookies in here. We have some Star Trek cookies because it emphasizes to boldly take your club where it's not gone before. And what I'm going to do is, normally we would have some pledges going around, but for sake of time, I'm just going to kind of give these to Gloria, and you can pass them out to whoever is going to pledge to do the foundation. You can't hear me? That's okay. Also, what's kind of cool is that we talked about club awards last night, and there's something new that I'm going to do for the district. This is called the Governor's Bell, because I'm the governor. And this will be given to the club, not the best club, but this will be given to the club who does something really unique, really different, that kind of stands out. It could be a best club. And Gloria, your name could be right here. First one, with the Rotary Club of San Mateo Sunrise. And there's 3 different bells. There's a small, middle-sized, and large club. So this is brand new. It's something to strive for. And you get to keep it for 9 months, 10 months, and then you have to pass it on. Also, I've got these really cool, ugly green hats. So when you do your service projects, you can wear your shirts, but everybody sees blue, but when you see this hat, you'll be noticed. So I'm going to leave this here with you, and you can pass it out. All right. Wow, this color is really bad. The 6 areas of focus. So for somebody new to Rotary, we have clean water sanitation, disease prevention, child maternal health care, basic literacy education, and community development, economic finance. When you do those kinds of projects, it all leads to peace. Peace in the world, peace and conflict resolution. So today's theme is Rotary making a difference. But is Rotary making a difference? What does Rotary making a difference mean to you? So think about it as we continue on. In our district, we have some really cool organizations. We have Shelter Box. Jim Carrier is the trustee of Shelter Box USA. He's in the Rotary Club of Terra Linda. And I think your club has donated to Shelter Box in the past. We also have Rotoplas, cleft lip palate surgery with Alliance for Smiles. That was both started in San Francisco Club number 2. Rotoplas is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Cleft lip and palate surgery. Does that make a difference in someone's life? Or from a dentist going, yeah. We also have another organization that's been around for about 20 years, Roots of Peace. And this is an organization that was started in San Francisco number 2. And they go in, remove mines, and plant, in this case, vines, grapevines. So in Croatia, they went in, took out the mines, and planted vines. This year, they're hoping to have a global grant project to go to Vietnam to remove almost 40 million mines, which a few countries left over there, and plant pepper trees. They will sell the peppers, and then you have economic development, and plus fertile land without mines. And also, of course, H2 Open Doors. So we have John Kaufman down at the Rotary Club of Peninsula Sunrise, clean water. So we have all these great resources within our district. We also have youth exchange, and I think somebody was talking about youth exchange maybe. But we also have Rotary Interact. Boy, they're really green. And of course, RYLA, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. And I think your club supports that. So are those projects making a difference? Also, your president-elect voted to spend district-designated funds for a global scholar. This is Lisa Stark. She is a global scholar that's in England right now. She's a registered nurse, and she's studying child maternal health care, hopes to come back and work at the World Health Organization. Again, paying it forward, did Rotary make a difference in her life, and will she make a difference going forward? On a personal level, we have Potential Rotary Leaders Seminar, which is PEARLS. It's a public speaking course. Yes, I attended. Yes, I graduated, and I'm not representative of the quality of people that can actually speak like Dave. But you can attend these courses and hopefully benefit from that. And I'm sure Dave will press that.
We have one tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you have one tomorrow morning, and Liz is signed up to go to that. So is Rotary making a difference for you personally, or can it? And again, is this making a difference on just resources level? And what about you and your club? So is your club making a difference, and are you making a difference? Well, let me tell you a little story. All these ugly yellow shirts, it's really bad. A few years ago, 10 members from my Rotary Club, a couple of spouses, and actually even Governor Jerry Fujimoto came with us to Guatemala to do a bottle school project. So this is where you take plastic bottles, stuff them full of plastic wrap, and use that on the inside insulation of the walls. So you're cleaning up trash and repurposing it. And you know, the look of the kids, the members helping us do that project was super heartwarming. But that's not the story. The story is my daughter, wherever she is, came with me. We had a chance to really bond as a group. We traveled to Korea together for the conference, international conference, and this year, we went to Atlanta. But the fact that my daughter came with us, saw me working with the community, we had a chance to really talk and really bond. So she still texts me and we talk. I mean, she has to because she actually lives in my house. But the point being is, I got really close to my daughter because of this trip. If it wasn't for this trip, I wouldn't be that close to my daughter. If it wasn't for Rotary, I would not have gone on that trip. So Rotary made a difference personally for me. And what about your club? Is your club making a difference? Well, your club charter date was 1986. Wow, 31 years ago. Amazing. Your sponsor club, we think, is San Mateo. We're going to figure that out. I'm waiting for some information. As far as I know, you haven't hosted another club yet, but maybe an Interact, a Rotaract club maybe in the future. Your statistics are really interesting. You've got 5 women and 14 men, or maybe 6 women now. Statistically, you're 26% women, 74% men. Worldwide, you're better than worldwide, pretty much almost average to the US, but in our district we have more women at 37% women. So, you know, statistically, where are you? This club has given over $100,000 to the Rotary Foundation. You currently have 10 Paul Harris members. When you give the money to the Rotary Foundation, I think you're making a difference because it's being used in the 6 areas of focus. You have actually 2 benefactors in this club, which means that they've given money to the the Rotary Foundation Endowment Fund.
Can you take a second to explain to the members that don't know what a Paul Harris Fellow is?
The Paul Harris Fellow is someone who, they contribute money, $1,000 to get your Paul Harris pen. That's only part of it. And you get your tax deductions and everything else. But when you contribute money to the Rotary Foundation, you're supporting the causes of polio, clean water, child maternal health care, economic development, peace conflict resolution. I mean, you're supporting those things. And you know that money is going to be used for those projects. So Paul Harris Fellow is a recognition that you support Rotary and its causes. A Paul Harris Fellow by itself means it's $1,000. Plus 1 is $2,000, plus 3, 4, 5. And a major donor is someone who's given $10,000 in cash or more. And there's also Arch Clump Society, which is someone who contributes $250,000 or more. Great tax deduction, but it's because you support the actions and the projects of Rotary. And it's just recognizing you for doing that. But what's your favorite project? What is your club's signature project? In other words, what are you known to in the community, and how will the community know about you? And we heard that last night, some really interesting club projects. For example, the Funny Bunny Breakfast. Is that right, Funny Bunny Breakfast? I want to call it something else. And then your 5K run, you do scholarships, and you do RILA, locally, of course, your dictionary project. And of course, you've supported Shelter Box and microcredit projects in the past. But Rotary is more than just those things. Rotary is about fellowship and fun. You join Rotary because you want to do good for your community, but you stay because of fun and friendship. So, does the social part of Rotary, does that make a difference?
Yes.
Sure it does. And when you think about all the good things you've done in the club, is the club making a difference? Are you making a difference? So I'm going to end this with another video. Hopefully it'll look better in color. But in the final video, think about Rotary making a difference. Is Rotary making a difference? Is the club making a difference? And are you making a difference? So let me slide that over. There we go. making a difference, your club making a difference, and you making a difference. Thank you.
Wow.